Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Rome. We have a new quest to try and eliminate the priest and ruler of Musia, whatever. Possibly with an assassination. Let's go ahead and leave the area and see what else we can find. I don't know if I have to get back to my Legion camp to do something about this. Yeah, okay, so I do. Alright. Well, okay, so that would be the perfect site for a secret meeting. Let's go over to the mountaintop ruins and see if we can see something. Although, yeah, I guess I gotta come back here. Let's do that. Outpost assignments. Your outpost assignment has completed. The character will still be absent until you return to the outpost and pick them up. Okay. Let's head into the garrison. Alright, there you are.
A moment of your time, please.
Oh.
I have come to apologize for Bigres's behavior. My grandchild can be disrespectful and reckless. Please forgive him.
I was not expecting that. I just thought I saw an old guy and I'm like, oh, there's Cineros. There's nothing to forgive. I trust this matter is resolved now that Bigres clearly lost to your champion. To your champion? Should have been my champion. I take it you're Diodoros. Why are you here, old man? Yeah, I think I'll go with the first one.
It is embarrassing. The child is a good athlete. Probably better than I ever was. He would have easily defeated any ordinary wrestler. But it seems the man-crusher does not keep ordinary company.
No,
that was not a fair fight, however. I demand to face Cineros myself.
You sure are a sore loser. You look sick and tired. Do you think you can win? Do you actually want this, Cineros? If I allow this, Cineros will kill you. I will not let Cineros die because of a blood feud. Do you actually... Yeah, I don't know about saying that he's a sore loser. You look sick and tired. Do you think you can win?
It is not the winning that matters. I am an athlete. I want a fair competition.
But that might not be fair. To you. Do you actually want this, Cineros?
It is a reminder of my past life. A stain I can't clean up. I have an idea for how we can solve this conflict without death.
Well, do tell. If I allow this, Cineros will kill you.
You can't know that.
I am physically superior to you, Diodoros. But what if we fight with our minds instead?
A mind fight?
Chess!
Pancration is for young girls looking for a husband. We're both too old for that kind of spectacle.
Play chess!
True. So what do you propose, Man-Crusher?
Riddles. One shall pose 3 questions to the other. He who answers them all correctly will be the winner.
Ridiculous. I won't permit this waste of time. Send him away, and that's my final word. Sounds a bit silly, but I'll permit it. That sounds like a good idea. Who asks the questions?
Since I'm the one challenging, I should ask the questions. It's only fair.
Okay.
That's reasonable. I'm ready for your questions, Diodoros. Make them difficult, so you will be convinced of my victory in the end.
Consider this thing. It cannot be seen, and it weighs nothing. You can put it in a barrel. When you do, the barrel is lighter.
I guess here's a good time for logos to come in handy. Makes things lighter. It's not wind, it cannot be a hole. I'm sure it isn't leaves. It could be a hole.
Indeed, what makes a barrel lighter? A hole in the barrel. It's a hole.
Correct. Your second question follows. Consider 2 fathers and 2 sons. They go fishing one day. They need to eat 1 fish each. How many do they need to catch?
A question of arithmetics.
Certainly not 4. 2 fathers and 2 sons, huh?
The trick is there indeed. If one of them is the grandfather of the other, the answer is 3, isn't it?
You are strong in mind, Cineros. I did not expect that. Your answer is correct. And now for your last question. Consider Alexandros Megas. When he conquered Gordion, how did he unravel the knot?
Oh, he cut it.
That's an odd riddle. There are a few ways you can solve knot riddles, but how can I know without actually witnessing the event? Let us eliminate the obvious wrong answer.
And here, Pathos would have been the good choice. How would history's greatest conqueror solve a puzzle? He can't have pulled on it. He would not have pushed it. He neither pushed nor pulled. No, because he cut it.
That's no way to unravel a knot. He probably pushed it.
Wrong. Like you, he cheated.
Dang it.
He cut that knot with his sword. Ironic that you would get that wrong.
I know this one
I
too.
hope you feel I have granted you some manner of restitution.
I do. Your old debt is settled. You will not hear from me again.
Thank you for your help, Domina.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I led you astray.
It's quite all right. It would have felt good to finally beat him fair and square, but I'm just glad to put this behind me at last.
Quest failed. You know what? Since that was literally just start of the, I'm wondering if you have to have those things, both of those, to get that right. I feel like loading. I'm gonna load and find out. It wasn't that far back. I don't like failing things, especially when I know it. Yeah, it might be that you have to have both those traits to succeed in that. Let us find out. Leave. Go ahead and get back to the camp. I did see a complaint about the lack of portraits, and I both agree and I disagree. I mean, that would be a lot of portraits to make for the game. Although they could have, I suppose they could have done some more, like, generic stuff that shifts and had people look the same or something like that. Okay. Enter. I don't know. It was less noticeable in the previous Expedition games where the portraits tended to be smaller in the dialogue windows. Or you just get like a flag.
A moment of your time, please. I have come to apologize for Bigres's behavior. My grandchild can be disrespectful and reckless. Please forgive him.
There's nothing to forgive. I trust this. Well, might as well choose some other. Well, did I? I can't remember what I chose now. I think
It is embarrassing.
did that one. No, I
The
did.
child is a
All right.
good athlete. Probably better than I ever was. He would have easily defeated any ordinary wrestler. That
Then
was
skip
not a fair
dialogue.
fight, however.
Looks sick
It
and
is not
tired.
the winning that matters.
Do you really want that, Cineros?
It is a reminder of my past life.
If I allow this Cineros to
Stay.
kill you...
You can't know that.
I am physically...
A mind fight?
Pancration is for young...
True.
Riddles. One shall pose 3...
Since I'm the one challenging, I should ask the questions. It's only fair.
That's reasonable.
Consider this thing. The more you have of it, the less you see.
Oh, interesting. They're actually going to be different. Maybe it's random. Alright, the less you see.
You see less in more darkness. Then the answer is darkness. Very clever.
Correct. Your second question follows. A man went out of his house. He came back home, and all of his clothes were wet. Yet not a single hair on his head was wet. How could this be?
Not a single hair. Yeah, he's probably bald.
Peculiar, isn't it? If the man had no hair on his head, then not a single hair on his head would get wet in rain. The man was bald.
You are strong in mind, Cineros. I did not expect that. Your answer is correct. And now for your last question. Consider Alexandros Megas. When he conquered Gordion, how did he unravel the knot?
That's an odd riddle. There are a few ways you can solve knot riddles, but how can I know without actually witnessing the event? Let us eliminate the obvious wrong answer.
Now, I said he neither pushed nor pulled last time. Didn't I? Or did I accidentally click on that?
That's no way to unravel a knot. He probably pushed it.
Wrong. Like you, he cheated.
I hope.
I do.
Thank you for your help, Domina. It's quite all right.
Alright. I'm not sure, like... Because I said he neither pushed nor pulled, and then Cineros went with pulled. So, I'm just wondering if like, you need to have those. I wonder if I can leave Diodorus around until I can get another until I can get Pathos. That's just leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid talking to him this time. Then. I don't know if I can. Let's find out. It's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. You need both of those. You can't just know the answers. Because I mean, I know that Alexander.
A moment of your time,
Nope.
please.
All right.
Please
Okay.
forgive him. It is embarrassing. That was not a fair fight, how it is not.
It is a reminder.
You can't know that.
I am
A mind
Pancration.
true.
Riddles.
Since I'm the one.
That's reason.
A man went out of his house. He came back home.
Okay, now we get
and
these.
all of his.
Peculiar, isn't it?
Correct. Consider this thing.
So it is something you encounter on
oops.
the move.
That was different.
Steps. You take steps and you leave things behind, including your steps.
You are strong in mind, Cineros. I did not expect that. Your answer is correct. And now for your last question. Consider Alexandros Megas.
That's an odd riddle. There are a few ways you can solve knot riddles, but how can I know without actually witnessing the event?
He would
Let
not have
us
pushed
eliminate
it.
the obvious wrong answer. How can we even know that? Chances are the question is a trap.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Didn't Alexandros cut the knot?
You win, Cineros the Man Crusher.
Okay.
It turns out you were the superior contestant after all.
I probably wasn't the superior contestant back then. I was afraid, my friend. And my fear brought shame both to Kos and Alicanassus.
Thank you for admitting that, and for allowing an old man to compete one final time.
And I thank you, Diodoros, for allowing me to redeem myself. My mind is at ease now. Welling.
Alright, so there is an option that leads you to victory. Alright, I'm glad to know that. I would not have liked it if it was just a case where, achievement unlocked, Citius Albus Fortius. Yeah, I would not have liked it if it was a thing where you're just guaranteed to not be able to do that. Alright, let's see. Must spend 2 skill points in this ability, a branch to unlock this skill. Does that mean I need to keep more? No, okay, I need to spend 2 more, okay. Assassinate. 40% damage against enemy leaders would be nice. Sneak attack will be good for just taking out guys at the beginning. I don't care about unarmed damage. Tactical is pretty good, but I'd like to get down to some of these. Let's see. Focus Master. That's some extra focus maximum. I haven't gotten there. Movement is unlimited until the character stops moving. Oh, wow. That's nice. One use per battle. First strike, deal 50% increased damage to targets with full health. Okay. Restore your action point. -1 focus. Oh, for 6 focus. Oh, wow, okay. Let's take that. That's going to be more useful in the short term. Let's see. Bastion. Fortress. Brace restores 25% shield strength per a stack of strong. Repair. Extra health. Which I don't think is going to give him that much right now. Nimble's better. Okay, we could get Cure. Let's take a look at some of these other things. Revive, bring an incapacitated target back in action with 25% health. Target will retain any unused movement, but their action points will be spent. Okay, that's pretty good. I kind of want that. And then 50%. Cure now also restores 25% health per status effect. Okay, that would be nice. Interference. If an enemy within your reach attacks an ally, you get to make an attack of opportunity against that enemy. Oh, that's really nice with that. If I get him a spear. Not a spear, a pike. Curse, weakened to enemies. It's okay. No, but I want Revive. And I want this. There we go. That would also be nice as well. Okay, so I can get those. Alright, so you got that. Born Ready. Next attack against a character has a 50% chance to inflict no damage. Bloodthirsty. That's a good passive. It's a good passive. Kill on ground, finish off an incapacitated character, and inflict -10 morale on nearby enemies. 5 hex radius. It costs 2 focus. Dodge will last until the beginning of the character's next turn, will no longer end after the first attack. So that's good if we get dodge. Duel calls out a specific enemy, making your next attack against them more powerful. Applies challenged to enemies. Okay. Quick-witted, +1 focus per attack. That is pretty nice. Clear path. Upon killing an enemy, replenish 3 movement points for all nearby allies. Okay. Feint. Move through a hex occupied by an enemy, ending up in the hex behind them. Alright, that's pretty good. Pugilist. Boast. Reliable. Reaper. Every time the character kills an enemy, their action point is replenished, and all used skills are reset, and movement is fully restored. Oh my lord. That's nice. I think Bloodthirsty's good. Okay, so we got Vigilant. Rebuke. Gracing Shot. The next character's ranged attack will deal slashing damage. I think you have something that does extra piercing damage. Rebuke will additionally apply knockdown. Overwatch. Every time an enemy within 6 hex attacks an ally, the character shoots that enemy. It can only target each enemy once per turn. Okay. Steady Hands, 100% crit chance for all ranged reaction attacks, such as oh, okay, that's pretty nice. Versatile, I don't care about. Lure. Skirmisher. Pinning Shots. All ranged attacks, ranged hits within 2 hexes apply crippled. Arrow Stab. Barrage. Every time the character shoots a target, they regain their action point. Accuracy is reduced by 33%. Find Weakness. Character's next range attack will apply either bleeding, weakened, or harried. Ranging Shot, Marksman. Good. So getting some extra accuracy would be nice. Ranging Shot now shoots 2 arrows. Mark target. Next range attack against the character will deal double damage. Okay. Eagle Eye. Full range damage at any distance up to the maximum range. Okay. Walk your shots. That is really good. That is something that I want. Seize ground. Start combat with double movement for the first 2 turns. Killing a target further away than 12 hexes will replenish a charge of a random weapon skill. And assist. Target provokes attack of opportunity as if they had moved. I don't understand that one. So Rebuke is good. I like Steady Hands. I really like that one. That's pretty nice. Let's get the upgrade to Interrupt, though. Haven't used it a whole lot, but... and we just need to get one more, and I think Rebuke is going to be a good choice for that. Okay, you... Flawless defense. The best defense. I think nimble is always good. Velez. Feint is good. If you have feint available, then I kind of want that. Let's get that. Princeps, you have Bastion. Let's get you hardened. You have a bolstering presence. Inspire. Restore the action point to an ally who has spent theirs. That is pretty nice, actually. So you already have versatile, so I should give you a melee weapon. I'll get that, though. Then over here, you got ranging shot and spotter. Get mark target. If you're already getting the ranging shot and stuff like that. Okay. That looks good. Let's go ahead and talk to people around
I've been
here.
examining those letters we found hidden in the Temple of Apollon.
Okay.
I am confident I could forge Mithridates' handwriting based on this.
Could we trick Theopolis into going alone to a secret meeting?
It's certainly worth the attempt. In the worst-case scenario, he will see through the ruse and stay put. But if he does take the bait and come alone, we could apprehend him then, solving the matter with no bloodshed.
Might simply confront the man and turn him to our side. Perhaps he will be more cooperative without his guards. It would please me not to resort to assassination.
I'm glad you see it this way. I am sympathetic to Zenobia's cause, but in my opinion, political assassination is quite far beneath people of your station and importance.
Go ahead and make the forgery.
I shall begin at once. It will not take long, I think.
Okay. I got the forged letters. Discuss the forged letters with Zenobia.
Domina.
Anything else to say? Nope.
Domina.
Nope. I wasn't trying to talk to you. Wanted to talk to Bestia.
Legate, I need your advice and perhaps permission. There's a personal matter I need to address. Can you guide me?
Yeah, tell me what you need.
I'm a gladiator. You will tell me that I am a free citizen now and no longer a Servus. That much I know, and I am truly happy for it. I do have a goal in life, but I do not know how I can achieve that goal without training. It is my belief that Cineros can provide the skills I need.
You're asking me if you can spend time with Cineros? I was rather hoping you wanted to spend time with me. But you're a better fighter than Cineros, aren't you?
That's what I've been telling him.
The ability of a gladiator is measured by his ability to survive. Nothing else matters.
Fair.
I have never seen a gladiator as old as Cineros. And he's still fighting. Clearly, I can learn many things from him.
Alright,
But,
good point.
Bestia, I was an athlete, not a gladiator.
Different words, same thing.
So what is this goal you're talking about?
I am looking for someone. We were sold together as Soe. Now that I'm free, I would like to find her.
Oh.
It stands to reason that she's free too now. But I know neither her name nor her location. That quest goes beyond the skills of a gladiator.
Are we talking about a lover?
I do remember loving her. And then I remember resenting her. I was a child. I do not remember much.
So you want to learn accounting? I don't think so.
I want to learn whatever my Magister decides to teach me. It is not for me to choose lessons. I shall learn whatever skill is necessary for me to learn. including accounting, if necessary.
All right. What do you say to that, Cineros?
I do not know what I can teach Bestia Tabat. But with your permission, I'm willing to do what I can.
I see. Well, you have my permission. Bestia can only benefit from this.
Excellent.
Very well. I shall try to teach you to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Magister.
All right, see you on the field of battle. I hope we can find her. I don't know if they'd want to be together, but, you know.
At your service, Legate.
Alright, nothing to talk about there. Alright, Yulia.
Need something?
Nope. I'm good.
What can I do for you?
How does it feel to be in the Praetorian Guard of Legatus?
About the same. Except now I'm responsible for keeping you alive as well.
Oh, I like that.
It's not something I'm good at, you know? Keeping people alive.
You did well in Mytilene.
Really? I was just following directions. This grand assault kind of action is not really my thing.
This was my first major battle as well. I guess we all have to improvise every now and then. Or why not? No, I think I'll go with that one.
I don't like improvising. The results tend to be ugly.
All this time you were pretending to be a man. It must have been difficult.
Wasn't really my choice. It was a matter of survival. You know how it is. Yulia is a little girl who spends all her time being pretty. She eventually becomes the wife of a wealthy senator, and that will be her grandest achievement. I don't want to be the center of attention. I want to be in control of my life and other people's lives. I think deep down, I always was Julius.
I can say, I think you're pretty. I think you should be whoever you want to be. I think none of us can be who we want to be. I think you should be whoever you want to be.
Thank you for leaving the decision to me. Few people do that.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Okay. I just noticed this in the back of the temple, though. Oops. Let's zoom in a little bit, if we can. No, come on. Can I zoom in? I guess it's just a little victory statue. I like that. I think it's basically the same as the big ones that we saw, but still pretty cool. Ah, we have a prisoner back here. I can't interact with them in any way, but that's kind of cool. I wonder if we'll get, like, named prisoners at some point. Showing up there that we can talk
At
to.
your service. Our way, Legate.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else to talk about there. And now for Ignatius. We are over time on this episode, but I spent a lot of time looking through the
Legate.
options.
I am at your service as all.
The skill options, so I think we're okay there. Alright, well, we did help Cineros finally win that riddle, luckily. Took 2 tries. Just because, like, the third one is what I expected to lead to the correct response, and it didn't. And that's what threw me. I don't know if that's an error or if that's a... if that was intended. But either way, we're good now. We've got our forged letters. When we come back next time, we'll go see what we can do about tricking Theophilus into coming out to, I assume that mountaintop thing. Since it said specifically it's a good place for a secret meeting. So we'll see how that goes. See you next time, everyone.